Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. This afternoon, we are watching Toronto FC versus Charlotte FC, MLS 2024, Week 3, Match 3. The boys are back home. Turn the lights back on. We're back home. It's home opener day for Toronto FC. Charlotte FC on the road, coming to face Toronto FC in the 2024 home opener. Big game today. No Sean Johnson, but you know what? I'm not worried. Toronto got 4 points on the road in 2 matches against good teams. Charlotte, on the other hand, got 4 points in 2 matches. I think 1 at home, 1 on the road against crap teams. So, and we still have better players on paper. But you know what? I trust these guys. Let's see if we're for real. Hey, some early adversity. Let's see if we're for real. Starting 11s are as follows. As I've said, in goal, Luka Gavran. The back 3, Raul Petretta, Kevin Long, Shane O'Neill. The midfield 4, Nixon Gomez, Alonso Coelho, Davy Flores, Kobe Franklin. The front 3, Lorenzo Insigne, Jonathan Osorio, and Bernadeschi, Federico Bernadeschi at striker. 4, Charlotte FC in goal, Christian Kalina. The back 4, Nathan Byrne, Adelson Malanda, Andrew Privet, Jerry Aronin. The midfield 3, Obrekti Jageri, Ashley Westwood, Junior Urso. And the front 3 of Kerwin Vargas, Enzo Capetti, and Yuri Tavares. So there you go. There's your starting 11s. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. How we doing? But I have faith. I have faith, which I know it's only been 2 weeks with John Herdman as manager. Well, he managed the Orlando game on decision day, but that was basically a really early preseason game in my book. 2 really meaningful games with him as manager, and I have faith. I have faith. The hill. Well, we'll just let it be then. How the hell? What's up? We're going to be watching New York City, Portland. How many of the Timbers were able to put past NYC? And the good news about that is next week, guess who New York City plays? Us! Us! So, yeah, if we can't score 2 or 3 against New York, we got problems. See what happens tonight, though. Arsenal are drawn with Brentford 1-1. Yeah, I saw that. Damn, it is that early, isn't it? It is that early, isn't it? Wow. In New York, but still. Yep. And then after the international break, we got Atlanta. Or during the international break, we got Atlanta. See, that's probably why we have decision day early for us. How we doing, Mile High? Jerry Judy got traded. I'm mad. What'd you expect? They had to blow it up. What'd you expect? Hate to tell you. There's going to be more where that came from. Also, the release of, well, both. They're blowing it up. Huh. Interesting. Call me crazy, but I think I just clocked the picture of BMO Field on Season Pass is Toronto versus Montreal 2019. I think I figured that out. They have to blow it up, so I think they know what they're doing. It's going to be some pain, though. But, yeah, I think you don't really see any numbering from 2020. Well, of course you wouldn't. But, yeah, I think that's 2019. There you go. Hey, Ron, hope you've been having a good weekend so far. I've been having a great weekend. Just woke up a couple hours ago, but, you know, unless you're counting Friday, I mean, yeah, I've had a good weekend. I haven't really had anything to ruin it or make it amazing. It's been good. It's been good. Counting Friday, I still had a good Friday. So, nothing special so far. But, you know. Now, if they lose this, then it'll be ruined. Well, now if Montreal gets curb stomped tomorrow, we could at least have a little bit of a good weekend. If Toronto was to lose here, if they win and Montreal gets curb stomped, then have a friggin' amazing weekend. You know, but I hope it's that. What about St. Louis? Well, okay, yeah. Honestly, I'm watching St. Louis later tonight just because I want to. I'm not covering it. But if they lose, I really could care less. If Montreal were to get curb stomped and Toronto were to win today, I really don't care. How we doing, Siamis? Hello, Greece. Werder got one back, 2-1 Dortmund. The early kickoffs today have 2 real pro crews working them today. That's a sign. Oh, so Scabs, either they're close to a deal. Yeah, if this deal falls apart, they're going to be looked like as Scabs. I'm not really I don't know a lot about union situations, but I think if this deal falls apart, Scabs. How we doing, Henry? Charlotte wearing their white kits. Well, white and blue. Starting 11, Luca Gavran, Raul Petretta, Kevin Long, Shane O'Neill, Nixon Gomes, Alonso Coelho, Davy Flores, Kobe Franklin, Lorenzo Insigne, Jonathan Osorio, Federico Bernardeschi. I was watching SmackDown last night. I saw. Starting 11 for Charlotte, Kalina, Aronin, Privet, Malanda, Byrne, Urso, Westwood, DiGiuguere, Tavares, Capetti, Vargas. Bill Tuolomo on the bench. Damn, he sold it well. He sold it like he died. He sold it well. He sold it like he died. That's how a celebrity should definitely sell it. Player to watch. Lorenzo Insigne for Toronto FC. Good job, United. Keep beating Everton. We want them to go down. Especially if they get double Jeopardy points. We want them to go down. Player to watch for Charlotte. Born offside. Enzo Capetti. Born offside. Enzo Capetti is the player to watch for Charlotte. I'm not scared of him. Charlotte wearing their white and blue gradient kits. Toronto wearing their red and black. Of course. Nice. Sadly for you, they're going to lose 3-0, probably. Yes, it's at BMO. Their first game at BMO since October of 2023. Well, I said that like that. I don't know, huh? Teams are about to walk out and be ready to go. There we go. Home opener, baby. Ain't no matter. I'm just telling you. I just hope you have fun. Besides the loss. Heading to Red Bull Arena, leaving my house at 4 p.m. I guess all our teams have home games today. Well, except, my main team, yes. St. Louis, no. They're in Austin. Last time they were in Austin, things went pretty well for them, though. At least the main team. I'll remember how it went the last time for St. Louis, too. But was it in the playoffs? I think it may have been. Last time they were there, it went well. Speaking of the Red Bulls, Leipzig won 2-0 against Darmstadt. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I expected more, to be honest. Columbus is home to Chicago today. Yeah, all our teams have home games, as I said. As I said, we all have home games. Or it feels like it, at least. Y'all should easily win, though. Now, the question really is how much? But they get to play it lower. They get to play it lower 2 games in a row. So that works perfectly, doesn't it? They don't got to freaking travel at all, which, you know what? Honestly, that's a great draw. The second leg of the Champions Cup tie, at home. Their game before that, in the league, at home. They ain't got to travel at all. That's awesome. That's a great draw. Oh, here's what happened to Sean Johnson. It's on TFC's Reddit. Washington, D.C., yes. Seattle? Well, no, it's a state, so. I'm told by TFC that Sean Johnson felt something yesterday after taking part in full training. They reevaluated him this morning, decided not to play him. Sounds just precautionary, but we'll get an update from Herdman later. That's from John Molinaro. And I saw that on TFC's Reddit, so I believe it. Next away game during the international break is away to Charlotte. Hey, but at least there's no CCL game in between. Or, well, that's 2 weeks from now. At least it's just precautionary. But I trust Gavron for a game. I do. So it is what it is. Waiting for the game to start here. Oh. Here's the freaking first home game of the season, match 3. Champions League, Champions Cup, European football this week, second leg. Yes. The only reason I only did 33 out of 34 last year is because Mississippi State played Alabama the day of the Cincinnati-Toronto game, and I thought State could win. And TFC was already done. Turns out TFC plays their best game of the season last year against Cincinnati, even though they lost, and State gets curb stomped by Alabama. I still reviewed the game, though, the day after. And that Atlanta-Toronto game at home early in the year, way too much severe weather. I was just like, I did it live in the moment, took it down, because I was thought, too much weather coverage, too much muting, and too much, I didn't like how it came out when that Toronto versus Atlanta at home back like in April of last year. I didn't like how it came out, so I just was like, yeah, screw it. I did it live in the moment. I just didn't like how it came out. So you'll see 32. But I went live for 33. And then I chose to do State Alabama the day of Toronto, Cincinnati. And, well, yeah. But I'll do every game. Well, then, of course, we have the Canadian Championships. That's actually 30. And then 2 Leagues Cup games. But you get my point. 32 of league games. Freeze, Mitja, Thiago Martins, Burke Risa, Kevin O'Toole, Andres Pereira, Keaton Parks, Hannes Wolff, Santiago Rodriguez, Andres Yasson, and Bakrar. A good start in 11. Bayern destroyed Mainz 8-1 in Munich Arena. I saw that. The Jersey Tifo. Let's go. So I've heard. Here's the referees. Chris Grabus, Jason Olinsky, Phil Benavides, Yusuf Boomseed, Dave Gantar is the VAR. that was a bar. Dave Gantar is the VAR. That was a bar. I love it. I love it. With Canada soccer patches for these referees. So the Scabs are Canadian refs. John Herdman, the TFC head coach, the manager. Is that leather? Is TFC logo's leather on his jacket? That's cool. Dean Smith, formerly of Norwich, formerly of Aston Villa, the Charlotte manager. Oh, and Leicester. Yeah, he coached Leicester too. Yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to European football. I just barely watch it. Especially the Premier League. And we are off, or we're about to be. And now we're off. Charlotte kicks off. They're going to go long. Can Gavron stand tall? Petretta. Insigne. Petretta. Oh my God. Took him out of his jock already. Long. What a start. Toronto has the ball. Took him out of his jock. 0-0. Coelho. Took him out of his jock. I love how these guys play. I don't care. I love how they play. Man, John Herdman's, he's the Messiah. I don't care. He is the Messiah of Toronto FC, of course. John Herdman's the man. Turns out there are other people that could save this club. That's John Herdman. Not that I'm complaining, you know. I'm not complaining at all. Petretta. I'm very happy. Here's a chance. Bernadeschi right to Kalina. Honestly, 46 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 Celsius. That was probably offside anyway. But TFC looks good. Again. Last time they played Charlotte, no, he was on. He was on. He just couldn't get it. Damn it. That would have counted had he been able to pull that off. Actually. Damn it. Okay. It is what it is. I think Portland's jerseys look better without the sponsor. I agree. I honestly want to buy their jersey without the sponsor. I love jerseys without sponsors. Like, I want to buy their jersey without the sponsor. I should have bought the Chelsea jersey without the sponsor, but I thought they were going to get Paramount or Nintendo. And I was like, either way, that's a jersey I want to own. Ah, look. Oh, we got more out of the draw piece. Okay, 2 minutes. We all know it's coming soon goal because TFC is more clinical right now. They look like they're more clinical, but it's been 3 minutes. 2 minutes. So can't really make anything out of that. Well, I guess last year you could have. Toronto freaking gave up goals every 5 minutes. Not now, though. Who knows? Maybe Charlotte will give a goal. I don't know. Match against Wild. It's 79th minute. Arsenal-Brentford. Still 1-1. I swear to God, it always seems like, call me crazy, but it always seems like Aaron Ramsdale gets put in bad situations since they got David Raya. Call me crazy, but is it true? Okay. It seems like they're putting him in bad positions, Ramsdale. Like, he's been getting screwed over 6 ways to Sunday since David Raya came in. Call me crazy, but like, I think Mikel Arteta hates Ramsdale. I legitimately think he does. Like, they cannot. Like, either it's something just like a self-fulfilling prophecy or Mikel Arteta hates Ramsdale. I don't know. I mean, it's not his fault they bottled the league last year. Petretta. It's like every time they rotate and bring in Ramsdale, it's a team that's going to make him look bad. I swear to God, Arteta hates him. It makes no sense. Why are you going to blame him for bottling the league when half your players got hurt? Half your back line that was worth a damn got hurt, and the replacements couldn't keep their heads. You're going to blame Ramsdale? Give me a break. Give me a break. Gavron clears it. That's out for a throw for Charlotte. 4th minute, 0-0. Onana's improved, yes. I agree. He's playing well since he got back from AFCON. Inter Milan's Paramount Plus jersey sponsor is clean. I agree. I wanted Chelsea to have one because they said it was possible, but the Premier League said no because Peacock. Even though the Women's Super League is on Paramount Plus. Technically, you could just say, hey, we're putting over the thing that our women's team plays on, and it would have worked. Peacock probably got all big and freaking puffed out their chest and said, no. People don't care about the WSL like that. Peacock's words, not mine, probably. I like the WSL and the NWSL. Cross in. Shot past the post. Honestly, I'm having more fun watching Emma Hayes Chelsea than freaking Mauricio Pochettino Chelsea, but that's just me. U.S. women's national team, you got a good one. Trust me. You got a good one. Nixon Gomes loses the ball. Keeps it up. Come on. That's a foul. Free kick. Last comment on your thoughts. Where were you? Thoughts on NYCFC's new soccer stadium and new sponsors and the Cube. I'm glad they finally got past the second level of government bureaucracy for Willett's Point. Stadium looks even more likely now. It's probably happening, but you know what I mean. I like that they're getting past that. They're getting through the levels of bureaucracy. Knowing New York, they got a lot of it. New sponsors. I mean, they're good sponsors. And their new logo that they look like they're going to use looks nice. So, yeah, there you go. Ramsdale will be sold in the summer to somebody like Chelsea or another mid-table club. They'll put that money towards Ivan Toney. I think the buy clause for David Raya will be activated. That might be, the second part might be a mistake. First part, I think Ivan Toney, once he gets his feet back under him, he'll be good. Just make him delete the betting apps. 7th minute. I know. Hector Herrera said he wants to retire in Pachuca. How does the fan base feel hearing the current player saying he wants to retire somewhere else? Expect it. I mean, South American, Central American, Mexican players like to go back to their boyhood clubs to retire. That's just the thing. So, like, Miami's not going to keep Messi. Possible red card. VAR check. Oh, no. We're going to VAR. Davy Flores might have just gotten a red card. Or might just get a red card. Liverpool, Man City tomorrow. Oh, shit. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen, but I don't know. I've seen that. 2-1 and 2-2. Arsenal just scored good. No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It looks like we're okay. Free kick, but it looks like we're okay. Nothing happened. No red card. But VAR did check it. Shot saved by Gavron. Oof, Maron. They almost got thrown off by that, though. Luckily, we're fine. Raya's more of a sweeper keeper, can play with the ball at his feet, which is how Arteta wants to play. That's not Ramsdale's strength. Yeah, but Ramsdale got you way closer to the Premier League title. And last year he was very solid, but they seem to blame him because he doesn't play Arteta's way. And David Raya, I think signing him and making him number one was stupid. I mean, I know he plays Arteta's way, but he just doesn't seem as immense as Ramsdale did last year. Now, again, that's a one-season thing, but to me, if you play the way he did and get a team that close to the league who didn't expect to get that close to the league, personally, you got to keep him. I don't know. I'd give him more rope to work with. We got America versus Tigres, both still in CCL. Right now, America. Tigres is questionable at best. Headed forward. Davy Flores, let's go. At least he's still on. Playing forward. Bernadeschi. Oof. Jordan Pickford might get relegated with Everton. England goalkeeper crisis gets worse. Oh, no, he leaving Everton if they get relegated. He ain't going to stay. Besides, remember the time Jack Butland was a number one and he was at Stoke City in the championship and they were like, hey, this is fine. So does it really matter? Jack Butland was still the number one and he was at freaking Stoke City in the championship, or at least basically a dual number one with Mr. Pickford. So, of course, Pickford really started getting that number one spot after Jack Butland went down with Stoke City going into the Euros. But for a while there, it was like they were equals still. So, I don't know. 10th minute, 0-0. So, Atletico Madrid are struggling. They lost 2-0 to Cadiz today. Oh, my God. They lost to Cadiz. Wow. Huh. That was a horrible defensive play. Cross in, cleared. Only as far as Burn. Burn. Blocked. Good job, Davy Flores, getting in there. 1-0 NYC for Rodriguez. What? What? Huh. I mean, I know they're playing at home, but Jesus Christ, that baseball pitch. Jesus Christ. See, that matters. Pickford is a good shit talker, played mind games with opposing attackers, but he's not the shot stopper he used to be. I agree. It's not like he's saving Everton's ass. At least I don't think so. But at least he can still shithouse. Like, Ramsdale legitimately right now is a better Pickford. Or at least last year. Until Mikel Arteta threw him under the bus. He still got thrown under the bus. I don't care that he doesn't play Arteta's way. He got thrown under the bus. That's out for a Toronto throw. They're demanding a penalty. Yep. They say yes. Or Adam says yes. I've been seeing on USMNT Twitter that the United States loses to Jamaica. Greg's gone as manager, as he should be. But did you see Heimir Hallgrimsson just having the balls and the chutzpah to say 2 weeks? Like, oh, yeah, we're going to kick your ass. Like, I love that. I love that. They're going to win. Now, I don't care. Jamaica's going to win because Heimir Hallgrimsson has the balls to say that in 2 weeks, they're going to have their signature win, which they're going to play the U.S. in 2 weeks. They're going to win. I don't care. The energy of that Heimir Hallgrimsson had to have the chutzpah to say what he said. Boy, Jamaica's winning. Jamaica's winning that semifinal. Them players believe, and Hallgrimsson has the balls. Dude, they're winning. I haven't been so sure of something in my life. Man. Bernadeschi. Plays it back to Coelho. Gomes. Insigne. Bernadeschi or Petretta. Petretta! Nice play, but that goes out for a Toronto throw. Welcome back home, NYCFC. Santi scored. I doubt Greg will ever be fired if we get embarrassed in Nations League and Copa America. No, I think he will because they saw how good they did with BJ Callahan. Legitimately, BJ Callahan is the guy. He knows what he's doing. If you let him cook, they'll be fine. They don't have to get anybody special. BJ Callahan, if you let him cook, they'll be fine. They'll be great. Berhalter told him what to do, and he still made the U.S. look pretty good at Gold Cup, even though Berhalter was telling him what to do. And he's still on the staff. If they look good, I bet it's BJ Callahan's tactics. If they look like shit, it's Greg Berhalter doing Greg things. I'm sure of it. Just like Gold Cup. Here's a shot. Kobe Franklin puts it wide. That's a goal kick. See, Nations League was completely BJ Callahan, and they looked amazing. So, how we doing? Hello, Puerto Rico. Because Berhalter still has... Is his brother still part of the Federation? I'm not sure. I'm going Jamaica. I better not catch TFC running from the grind today. They're playing. They're playing well. I don't think they're running from the grind. Advantage played. 15th minute. I think they're playing well. They've been a bit shaky at times, but that's what happens when Sean Johnson ain't playing. I still like Luka Gavran, but there's a bit of a drop-off. Turns out there's a bit of a drop-off. Guess that means we're good again. I mean, the Sean Johnson I know, yeah, I guess there is a drop-off. I guess that's a good thing. But, hey, there you go. 2-1 Arsenal, yeah. But I think they're playing well. They should win this game. 2-1. Charlotte, they're playing tough too. It's a tough game. Corner for Charlotte. But Toronto, I still think they're playing well. Corner for Ronan. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Corner. Header. Past the post. That'll be a goal kick. Or no, another corner. See who went off of. Now, Capetti dived. He... Another corner. Corner. Cross in. Punched away by Gavran. Westwood. Header save by Gavran. I mean, I like Tack. I do. That's just him. I mean, I think he looks at things from a from a tactical perspective. I mean, he's a tactical manager. And the U.S. has nothing to like. So, I mean, I don't blame him. I never thought attack is toxic. I ain't gonna name names, but I don't think Tack is the first name that comes to my brain when toxic is said. Let's just put it like that. Insigne chips it right to Kalina. Ugh. But I mean, yeah, the national team fandom is a bit toxic at times. Has been for a while, but I think that's Greg Berhalter's fault. But whatever. I mean, Berhalter needs to go. I don't blame people for trying to run him out of town. He needs to go. But whatever. Will Capelli improve his stats this year? He only had 6 goals, 2 assists last year. No. 1, Charlotte's trash. Second of all, okay, who am I kidding? They're actually playing pretty well. But Enzo Capelli was born offside. Enzo Capelli was born offside. Like, and who we have playing into him, right? Breck DeJageri. Long, no foul. Yeah, that was a clean tackle. That was a clean tackle. Bernadeschi. Good play, good play. Cross. Not far enough, but Bernadeschi's back on it. Onside as well. Chip it over. Coelho in to Petretta. Back to Osorio and Insigne. Ooh. I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. Like, he may get close or get right there, but at best, he's only going to get like 2 more goals, maybe 2 more assists. I'm not a fan of Enzo Capelli. I don't like, and I don't think there's anybody around him who could really make him look that good. He needs some help. Not as much as it used to be. Still slightly, but not as much as it used to be. There's also a lot of young talent coming through. I'd say it's half and half. I think it's a happy medium. There's a lot of young talent coming through. There's a lot of Mexican talent. Gavron. Ooh. They almost bit the bullet there. I didn't like that. Insigne. It worked, but I didn't like it. It's out for a throw for Toronto. I didn't like it, but it worked. So far, I mean, Toronto's playing well, but they just got to break through. Like, I mean, what, Vargas? I think Vargas is trash. At least compared to what they had. Like, DeJageri, maybe. Other than that, that's out for a Charlotte throw. Like, seriously, Charlotte blew it all up. So, for this half of the season, like, if they play tight, yeah, they'll probably win some games. They already have. Let me tell you one thing, though. They got to make some changes. Like, honestly, Patrick Aguimang is better than Enzo Capelli. Why are they not starting him? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'd be way more afraid. If I saw the team sheet, especially without Gavron, if I saw Charlotte's team sheet and it said Patrick Aguimang, I'd be like, yep, we're screwed. He's good. He's good. Capelli, I think we can get away with it, you know? I think we can get away with it. I'm not saying we've definitely been pinned back a little bit. If Aguimang was on the end of some of those crosses and stuff, I'd be worried. Not Capelli, though. Not Capelli, though. 22nd minute. Cross in. Header past the post. Be a goal kick for Gavron. I agree with that one. The quality of the MLS players that we gotten from Europe has still been pretty good. I don't think they've been completely washed. Messi, well, Busquets is completely washed, but I thought he was washed 3 years ago. Like, I honestly thought Busquets was washed years ago. Honestly, I agree. I agree. I like the gradient. They did it well. I think I put this one higher than the first home kit, but I'll have to check again. But yeah, I like the gradient. Cross in. A Ronan header. A Ronan with a cross. 23rd minute. You know, but again, I'm surprised they didn't start Patrick Aguimang. I'm surprised. I mean, Scott Arfield still has something to deliver too, so I don't know why they didn't start him either. And trust me, he burnt his bridges with Canada, so I'm not biased. That man legit burned his bridges with Canada, so I'm not being biased. So, I still think Scott Arfield has something to deliver. So, Portland's struggling in the first half. No shots on target. Yeah, because they're playing on a freaking bowling ball pitch. I forgot about that. See, New York is going to get results on that pitch because it's a bowling ball. It's a bowling lane. Even if they're crap, it's their pitch. It's their joke, narrow pitch. Of course they're going to get results on it. Even against teams that are obviously better. I'm scared for next week. I am scared for next week. I mean, seriously. Because on paper, they do have some better players than Charlotte. And Charlotte's sort of, if we get a draw, we might have just really earned that one. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about next week. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I was going into the season, but then, of course, I saw New York play St. Louis and Charlotte, and I'm like, oh, we'll be fine then. And then I saw Toronto play 2 games. I'm like, oh, we'll be fine then. Now I'm starting to be like, you know what? Maybe old habits die hard. We aren't losing, but I could totally see us losing this game. And here comes Mr. Born Offside. Gavron, what are you doing? No foul. Good. What the hell was he doing? Get big. Dude, you're lucky they didn't call that a foul. Money. But LAFC could have paid him. We got Denny Mwanga. We could have swapped. Honestly, I wouldn't. I don't know, actually. I like Fetty. Insigne is the one I want out the door. I mean, Capetti died. That's the good news. The bad news is they're probably going to look at it, and it's the scabs. You're kidding me. See, here it is. He dived! And it's a yellow card. Oh, Insigne. Okay. Scab, 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 scab. You gotta be kidding me. You have to. He died. He died. He didn't touch him. He didn't touch him. Dive. I knew this was going to happen when he came out. Son of a bitch. I knew they were going to do this. See, this is why I was mad when Gavron came out. I mean, Capetti dived. Mr. Born Offside went and dived, but you know they're going to call this a penalty. He dived. No contact. See, this is why I was pissed off. Gavron, why did you come out? You knew they were going to do this bullshit. Oh, my God. What is this ref doing? I don't know. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. They're going to call a penalty against us. I'm so damn sure. Oh, thank God it's a drop ball. Holy shit. You almost gave me a heart attack, you scab. And Luca. One, you don't come out like that. Second of all, scab. Thank God that wasn't a penalty. What? Luca, why? I know it wasn't a penalty, but why? Why? He didn't need to come out. See, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, in the moment, I knew some screwy stuff was going to happen. Oh, hey, look, we're third in the supporter shield standings if we draw. Just get the draw. Screw it. At least right now. I am legit going to put that on my Instagram story. Be like, we're back! Even though halfway through the day, we're not going to be third in the supporter shield standings. But you know what? I don't care. You know what? I don't care. Let me have this. If we win, we'll be second. At least for, well, I don't know how long of the night, but we'll be a lot higher on the table at the end of the night if we win than we draw. But let me have this. How we doing? No head up and up. Ref trying to make it about himself. Yeah, there we go. Rare replacement ref W. Is there VAR? Yes. Oh, it's intense already. It's just getting more intense. Charlotte's being tough, I got to say. I thought they were going to be a wet sock. Turns out they're pretty intense. I respect it. Like, I've actually gained respect for Charlotte right now. I know they got 4 points in their first 2 matches. They played crap teams. 1 in Charlotte, 1 in Vancouver. They played 2 crap teams. They got a quality point against Vancouver in Vancouver. They got a win against New York City FC, who's crap right now, when they're not playing on their bowling ball pitch. And they're playing Toronto pretty tough. We have 71% possession. They're playing us pretty tough. And they've honestly looked slightly better. They've had better forward chances, and we've almost given them a red. We didn't get a red card, but they were checking it. The scab was checking it. There was no red card. And a penalty that didn't end up being a penalty. Luckily, scab didn't screw us yet. I agree. Dean Smith is a freaking, just like Toronto, Charlotte became tough to beat. Even though they sold their best players. They chose to sell their best players and then buy guys that fit Dean Smith's vision. But right now, they don't have those players, so they're going to be tough to beat. They're going to be pit bulls. Toronto chose to be tough to beat because that's just the way that John Herdman is. But they still have the guys the core that they had, and it just looks better because John Herdman made them pit bulls. It's very similar, except Toronto has a better quality on their forward players. I didn't say much better. I just said better. Bernadeschi. Because thank God they have... Oh! Kobe Franklin puts it over the bar. I think that's a corner, though. Yeah, it's a corner. Yeah, but he's not playing today, Leo Labata. He's not playing today. Now, if he was playing today, I'd be way more worried. No, I kind of thought so. I thought so. I think they were trying to get too cute with Miguel Angel Ramirez and Christian Latanzio. I think they were trying to get too cute because I've always kind of thought the team that they had was supposed to be tough, you know? I thought they were supposed to be tough. Like, legitimately, their team is a English Premier League mid-table, give no quarter, beat the shit out of people team. That's always what they've been. Insigne, even with Latanzio and Miguel Angel Ramirez, they've never been a pressing team. They've never been an attacking team. They've always, even with their best players, been a team that their best times are beating the shit out of people like a mid-table Premier League team. That's always what they've been. And now that they're finally doing that, they look their best. Who would have thought? Even while getting rid of their best players. And then getting Leo Labata, but not playing there yet. But my point being is, who would have thought? Who would have thought that Charlotte playing like ass kickers, mid-table Premier League ass kickers, that was always what they were. And look. I'm actually being nice to Charlotte. I will. And I'll do that to RSR too, because they deserve it. As of now. Gavron. Okay, he cleared it. I'm like, don't you dare slide out somebody. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, they are. Corner. Or it's a throw in, but pretty similar. 32nd minute. That is true. As I said. Honestly, I would not be mad to have... I like the purple jersey. I like the Charlotte Hornets purple. That, though, especially seeing it in live time, I would legitimately put that in my collection. I like that gradient. I'm cool with gradients, but I like it. Vargas has been good. Yeah, he's been burning us, honestly. I didn't understand Charlotte's game. Turns out they're pit bulls. Yeah, it would have been easy to beat these guys had Latanzio still been there. They're pit bulls now, though. We may win. We may lose. It's gonna be a fight. You sure that's not a free kick? Because what Swiderski didn't. You know what? I agree. But I also know Patrick Aguiman gives something Swiderski doesn't. So, just my opinion. Oh, Greg Ronchitsing's on the bench. I hope to God Luka doesn't crock himself. I don't need to see that. Over the top. Of course. Gavron, what are you doing? Okay, got it to Nixon. Oh, dear God. Oh, he was offside. Good. Free kick. Come on. 34th minute. I'm just glad we have a point. And we're third in the supporter shield table right now. Hey! I haven't felt this good since, well, God knows, since 2020. Well, okay, no, the Leon tie in 2021, but it's been a while. Man, 2020 might have been an abject implosion, but it was still a fun implosion. Like, until they imploded, it was a fun season. Like, streets won't forget 2020. Bernadeschi cross blocked away. Yeah, I agree with that. Corner. Corner for Toronto. Olympico, maybe? No, it's Insigne, so no. The wind isn't there anyway. Short corner. Insigne. Coelho. Alonso Coelho. Swings it in. Goal kick. Just get to the half with a draw. Unless you score. Just get there. Just get there. I'll take a Toronto draw and a Montreal ass kicking this weekend. I'll take it. And a St. Louis positive result. Yeah, draw getting bigger makes sense. And a St. Louis good result. Yeah, I'll take that. Preferably the Toronto draw or win. Montreal getting their ass kicked. And, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'll certainly be wearing pink on Sunday afternoon. Certainly. Evening. Certainly. I may be acting like, well, let's put it like this. I will definitely be seeming like a Miami fan on Sunday. Ooh, no. The way it's playing, no. 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 No, the way they're playing, no. Let's see where we are. 5, 6, 7 corners, no. Already? No. I'm sorry you're losing your bet. Why bet corners? Okay. Why bet corners? I was like, I won't bet the under on corners. You can, but should you? You were so obsessed with knowing you can, you didn't stop to think if you should. Didn't stop to think if you should. I'm not going after you. I'm just saying, like, corners, I would never bet corners a day in my life unless it was Jose Mourinho versus frickin' Diego Simeone. Because God knows the ball ain't passing midfield in a match like that. And I'd bet the under there. I'd bet the 0-0 and I'd bet the under because the ball ain't passing midfield if it was Mourinho versus Simeone. That's the only time I bet corners. I know the ball ain't passing midfield. They're just going to stand there. They're just going to stand there. They're going to just crowd the midfield. It's going to be like one of those 1-inch field Madden games, you know? Like one of those mods. That's what that's going to be. They're not crossing midfield. You'll have to push the goals up to like the first third if you want any goals. It's going to be a small-sided pitch game. Might as well. Shot saved by Gavran. Get up, Capetti. Hey, Capetti, get up on your good foot. Get up on your good foot, Capetti. Must be diving. Must got a bad foot because he's diving. You don't want to stand on 2 feet. He must have got a bad foot. Get up. Get up, diver. Nobody called you Greg Louganis. Get up. Get up. Diver. Oh, Lord. Free kick for Toronto. 41st minute. I'll call under. Exactly, they could get corner until the goal comes. It ain't going under. I don't see Diego Simeone and Jose Mourinho on the touchlines. This ain't going under. Well, there would have been freaking 7 to begin with. Bernadeschi plays in. Shot Insigne. What a save. Ah, damn it. I thought that was I thought he had it. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. No, I just went wide. I mean, hey, they've had some good chances. I'm just afraid Charlotte's going to score before us. Goal kick. Oh, offside. There we go. So, Isaiah, what are they saying about Messi for Sunday? Got predictions I need you to give scores for. Shoot. Coelho. Shoot. Duke versus UNC and Minnesota versus Orlando. Orlando beats Minnesota, and I'm going Duke. I'm going to go Duke over UNC. Yeah. So, yeah, Duke and Orlando over Minnesota. I mean, Duke hadn't played that bad this year. I think they're playing pretty good this year. UNC's been questionable. Yeah, I'm going to go with Duke. Yeah. I'm way more sure about Mississippi State, though, as of course. Or anything in the SEC, to be honest. State's going to win today. They win, they're in. Good tackle by Kobe Franklin. If they win, they're in. If they lose, well, it gets weird. I mean, of course, they have the SEC tournament, but they'd have to win out there, or at least win 2 games for sure. I don't like that. Win today, boys. That's all I'm saying. Win one for the Pirate. It's Mike Leach's birthday. Header. Or a degenerate. Shot past the post. Or a degenerate. Who looks at the betting stats says yes on corners? Please, you have to be a complete idiot or new to betting. Or be a degenerate. You're so addicted to gambling, you're going to gamble on corners. How about you just go to the blackjack table? Play craps. Yeah. Well, not the blackjack. Oh. How about you go to the roulette table? There we go. How about you go to the roulette table? You'll lose your money quicker. I'm sure you'll get your high there. How about you go to the roulette table? Or craps? You gamble on yellow cards. Degenerate! Degenerate! Save by Kalina. Degenerate! All these yellow cards are about easier to gamble on, but you're still a degenerate. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Degenerate. Honestly, I'd rather bet on the yellow cards. I'd bet the over every game these scabs ref. Degenerate. I'll bet the over on every game these scabs ref. Two and a half minutes left to go. Some people gamble on shots on target. Well, that makes sense. That's how you score goals. Wow. Hello, McFly. The one thing that makes you more likely to score goals. Hello, McFly. That's part of the game. I mean, yellow cards and corners are too, but that's a little bit more of a referee's discretion. Shots on goal, well, that's a scorer's discretion, but I know what you mean. Shots on goal that aren't goals, but aren't like wide shots. I get it, because they're shots on goal and shots. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is you're closer to scoring a goal if you're putting a shot on target. You're closer to dealing with the actual outcome of the game betting on shots on target. If you're feeling frisky. I mean, let's be honest here. Right? You're betting on shots on target. Insigne. Playing forward, TFC. They score right before the half. Insigne. Ooh, they let that roll a little bit. It was a bit questionable. Goal kick, but whatever. Just take it into the half. Toronto FC. I'm going for Toronto till the final whistle blows and there's less goals for us. I could totally see a draw though. But Toronto will do better at the half. As long as they get a draw at the half, I think we'll be fine. We'll figure this out. Exactly. I'd rather be addicted to gambling than drinking or whatever, though. But again, I have a very addictive personality, so that's why I barely bet. I'll give you my predictions, but I barely bet because I know damn well where that's leading. It's like why I barely drink. I know damn well where that's leading, and I don't want it to lead there. That's past the post. That'll be a goal kick. Good. Goal kick. Halftime, it's 0-0. I bet on any Tokyo team, FC Tokyo, the Tokyo basketball team, and anything American. All right. At the half, it's 0-0. Nil at the half. TFC, they got to the half with a draw. We'll take it. I'm sure they'll get a good talking to at the half and build on this. Charlotte, they've definitely been tough. I wouldn't say they've been completely better, but they've been tough. Toronto, they've been out-toughed so far in this game, just a bit. I wouldn't say Charlotte's been better, but Toronto's been out-toughed. And that's... Well, Bob Bradley's honestly was half the problem. John Herdman's gotten them closer to dominating this league, but this team still, on paper, is great. In practice, no. In practice, they're better because John Herdman knows how to make this team look better. In practice, they still suck. I wouldn't say still suck, but they're still mid in practice. In theory, you would say, you know what? Yeah, I don't know why. And then you're like, okay, that just, it's honestly wild to me, especially now with Herdman. But it'll come. I have faith that it will under Herdman. I mean, you've seen them look a lot better. So over the past 3 games. So right now, I have faith. I don't touch gambling because I have an addictive personality. I'm trying to find a certain addiction that's been a demon for years. I think we all know where I'm going since we're all guys here. Yeah, we know where you're going. What's up? How's it going? It's going good. Toronto 0-0 at the half. They've been out-toughed a little bit by Charlotte, but Charlotte being pit bulls, they've had their chances. I'd say it's an even game. Honestly, a 0-0 draw is fair. But I think Toronto could look better at the half or in the second half if they get a good talking to, which I'm sure they will. They got to the half with a draw. I'm okay with that. Well, there you go. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. 0-0. It's going good. Ready to kick some Red Bull ass tonight. Let's go. Hey, good luck to y'all. Y'all owe me. Y'all owe me. Take a short break. Stats the half. 63% possession to 37% possession. 4 shots to 7. 1 shot on goal to 3. 264 accurate pass to 129. 85% pass accuracy to 73. 4 fouls to 5. 2 corners to 5. 4 shots to 7. 1 shot on goal to 3. 309 pass to 176. 85% pass accuracy to 73. 2 offside to 1. 1 yellow to 0. No reds on either side. 0-0 at the half. Honestly, I feel like he's going to score if he ain't scared. Got this. I have faith in him. We'll see. I mean, I just want them to win. I think he should score, even though I'm an RSL fan. We should score. We should score. We should score. Coelho at least. But we'll see what happens. I believe it because playing pretty well. How's your team win, though? I think he'll say they're playing pretty well. They should beat Minnesota. They should beat Minnesota. I think they will. They should beat Minnesota. You should win. But again, I like how Toronto's playing. They're playing tough. Dominic Mysterio got booed at his own wedding. Mark. James Lee Cubs screwing the teams right now. No. Well. Because he's a mark. Because Dominic's a heel. He wanted to get booed at his own wedding. They booed him at his own wedding. He's a mark. He didn't do nothing wrong. He's just a mark. He's a mark. That's what he did. Did Messi get up? He got up. That's why. Messi is going to play. When Messi wants to play, he's going to play. That's all. When he wants to play, he's going to play. And if he can play, he will play. That's why he stepped up. Dirty Dom getting the money. That's why. Dirty Dom getting the money. That's why. Well, hey, if he's a mark and getting money, good for him. Mark. But again, I think Toronto's playing pretty well. I think they'll get better in the second half. They'll grow into this game. Charlotte's been very tough. It's rained 5 times today in Morocco. Is it rainy season? I mean, I guess it is. Haven't seen the sun but 15 minutes today. And I don't see the sun for... Well, I guess the time's getting more time to see the sun. But, you know, I mean, the sun sets like 5 p.m. 6. I mean, I guess that's still more than 15 minutes. It's a rainy day, so what? Are you watching Necaxa? They're improving. Hey, good for them. They're improving, yeah. Good for them. I mean, they're improving well, yeah. They're improving well. I mean, they're very improving. I'm happy with it. Speaking of Mexico, their women's team beat Pachuca 4-1 last night. America did. Waiting for the second half to start. It's about to start. Feel about the Leafs this season. But I think they'll do okay. They're gonna do okay, so to speak. Second half about to start. They're bringing on Rusted. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord have mercy, they're bringing him on. Bad half. Long for Rusted. This is a bad idea. Playing forward, and we're off in the second half. Bad idea indeed. It's a bad idea, right? Do you want Bailey Zappi to be your quarterback for New England next season? Honestly, at this point, I don't know what I want for New England. Some ordinary gamer said there's UFO information coming out now. Well, what'd you think? Of course there's UFO information. Of course there's UFO information. It's one of the most obvious things that there is. Oh, that's a bad tackle. What's Herman thinking? I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking. At all. Don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking at all. Free kick for Charlotte. Hope it's not a goal against. Yeah, they're cooking losing, yeah. They're cooking losing, boys. Free kick. Shot past the post. Hurricanes 4-2 over the Devils. Hi, guys. Red Bull. 48th minute. Playing forward. '48th minute. Throw in. O'Neal throws in. Clear it. Come on, come on. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Rolstead, Lord. Have mercy. Playing forward. '50th minute. Cross in. Corner. That'll be cleared. '42nd minute. 52nd minute. Plays forward. 52nd, my bad. Playing forward, come on, come on. Let's not forget that 5-0 loss. I can't believe. Hey, and then they got a 0-0 draw against Tigres the next week. Or the next week. Well, yeah, it was the next week. 53rd minute. I don't know how that happened. Don't know how it happened. At all. 50. 5-0 to a 0-0. Hey, you know what? Crazy. Crazy stuff. 53rd minute. I mean, they did get a 0-0 draw against Tigres. So, was it a bad day or was it a bad, well, was it a bad day? Who knows? Not sure we'll prevail in El Volcan. I never said you would. It's just crazy you went from 5-0 against a team who's not as good as Tigres to a 0-0 against Tigres. Yeah, they let him go. Orlando let him go. Which, I mean, sad that's happened. You won't prevail in El Volcan, lol. Like anybody thinks they will. That's crazy. They didn't last time. They didn't last time. They won't do it this time. Good for you. Happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. Things are going good for you. I'm glad. 56th minute. I'm glad things are going well for you, Isaiah. Playing forward. Nice. I guess watch here now. Or that's what you're doing at the half. I don't know. Playing forward, 56th minute. She wants to know your hair care routine. I'm sure she does. 63rd minute. Me, there's nothing to it. Sadly, me, there's nothing to my hair care routine. Shave it. $5 busted fade. Shave it. I'd tell anyone what it is. So what is it? With a beer. Date with a beer. 57th minute. He said he had a date with a beer. Busted fade is the most gangster cut you could get. I don't know. I mean, if John Cena did it. 58th minute. I guess so. 58th minute. Cross in. Told you here, but it's sulfate-free shampoo, conditioner, base gel, followed by topper gel. Yeah, I remember you saying that now. Playing forward. Toronto's still playing good enough. Still playing good enough. That's the way you should feel. I don't really have a relationship to fall in love with, but being singles found me. Doesn't matter who you really are. Honestly, I don't blame. There's not really any worth to just. There's not really any worth to the way just having fun to have fun. If you want a relationship or anything, honestly, it's better to be single than to just waste your time. It just is. To me, it's better to have something that's real, to have something that's cared about, to have something that's worth a damn instead of wasting your time. But it is what it is. Like, futzing around and having fun, one, it ain't for everybody. Second of all, it's about what you really want as a person. Now, if you want to have fun, that's great. More power to you. If you play the game because you have to play the game and you don't want to play the game, but you play the game anyway, so be it, right? But that's life. It's about being true to yourself, true to who you really are, and true to what your belief system is. Because to me, Russian Fit should have realized that and followed your words since they think it's corrupt for women to cheat, but okay for men to cheat. Prince Owusu coming on for Kobe Franklin. Are you saying what I said? They should have said what I said? Let me tell you something. Like, red pill is rage bait. Like, yes, the world is crazy. Yes, there's people who don't want tradition. That's just the way they are. There's more people out there that want tradition and real love anyway. There still is. Coelho's off for Longstaff. I honestly think red pill is rage bait. Fair enough. Honestly, watching. Oh no. Matt B. Great. Josh Pate. Jinxie. Plays forward. I mean, Jinx is a Twitch streamer, but I still watch his stuff on YouTube and stuff. But that's true. Like, I mean, self-improvement is correct. Like, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to believe. He's Longstaff what people made him out to be. Give me a couple of minutes. I think he is, but give me a couple minutes to watch him, please. He just made his debut. Let me watch him. Plays forward. Let me watch him. Playing forward. But I mean, self-improvement is correct. Like, I'm not saying self-improvement is correct. Men should self-improve. They should be proud of what they do. They should be proud of their grind. I'm not saying not. But they used something that was positive. The Longstaff's supposed to be good. I hate that they pulled Coelho, but Longstaff's supposed to be good, so it is what it is. Someone get me a bat. Why do you want a bat? Why do you want a bat? Okay, sir. I don't know why you want a bat. Herman barely's put a foot wrong. Don't. If that's what we're saying, don't. Bat. You want a hammer? Hammer on the nail. You can't. Well, I guess you could with a bat. I mean, I guess you could. It's not smart. I mean, I guess you could hammer a nail with a bat. I don't like the thought of that. You're going to break the nail and probably break your bat. Wood hitting wood is probably not the smartest, but I mean, if you're strong enough. I know. I almost flipped. I was like, wait, what was that saying? Like, what was that saying? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. Montreal going to suffer. That's tomorrow. But I pray they do suffer. 66 minute. That's tomorrow. But we'll see it tomorrow. See? Playing forward. We got a 44. I'm not stupid. I am not stupid. O'Neal is so high up, my God. And they left Rawstead back for frickin' reasons. Lord have mercy on my soul. I don't get it. Why Rawstead? Now that's the one. Where's Mabaka? Bench. I don't know why. they put on Rosted, which again, for Long, which again makes no sense whatsoever. Oh my God, deja vu. Don't you dare tell me. Cross in. Be a goal kick. TFC or NYCFC 2-0. Well, good for them. Wait, deja vu because they scored, or deja vu because what that MLS Cup 2-2? Offside. Oh, well, there you go. Longstaff. He looks pretty good. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Header. Offside. Longstaff looks pretty good, but we have only 1.56 expected goals. '69th minute. Yeah, it's probably one of those. Yeah. We're going to lose 1-0 at the death. Yeah, you're probably right. Which, honestly, Charlotte deserves that. Which, you know what? Charlotte probably deserves that. I'm not going to lie. They've played well. They've played well. Sadly enough, we haven't played as good. We haven't played as good. But, hey, you know what? We aren't losing yet. So, Capetti saved by Gavran. Oh, and it'll be something that Sean Johnson could have saved that Gavran didn't. So, you know how this goes. It's like, you just know. Playing forward, second half. I think Rory's at work. I think he said he was at work. Playing forward. Bernadeschi. Shot. I think that's what he said he was. Call me crazy, but I think that's what he said he was. Patrick Agamang, he's finally coming on. For Capetti. Good job, Charlotte. You finally made the right decision. Yeah, we're going to lose. Now that Agamang is on. That figures. Should have passed it into the box, not laid it off. '71st minute. Berna should have, yeah, exactly. Scott Arfield on as well. Former Canadian national team player for Tavares. '72nd minute. Playing forward, Charlotte. And Burns holding it. Number 8 was running free into the box on mark. Could have scored if Burno played him in. Well, yeah, you're right about that. Longstaff would have been able to. You're right. You're right. He didn't. Cross in, save. Do you feel if MLS teams had no franchise player limit, do you think they could compete? Yes. Make it easier to compete. I think some teams can't compete with the players they have. I say compete, but no, they can. But especially if they were to up the limits, yeah. But they won't. 74th minute. Longstaff, bad positioning, of course. Corner. Cross in. Cleared. .156 expected goals against. Luckily, nothing went in. 76th minute. Playing forward to Charlotte. Toronto plays 6:30. '77th minute. What sounds like more interesting USL game? Memphis, Vegas, or New Mexico? United or Pittsburgh. Oof. Memphis versus Vegas. Memphis 901 versus Vegas. Come on, Toronto FC, go get a victory. Sebastian Javinko. You'd be stupid not to say that. Like, it's Sebastian. Like, of course. Punched away. I would have watched a USL game if Louisville was playing, but they're not. So, because they have a preseason game. So, while Louisville's starting a week late, I don't know. I mean, I do too. But 79th minute. Toronto. They score? Come on. Please tell me they scored. Insigne! Golazo! Bombazo Insigne! It's 1-0. Let's go! Insigne with another wonder strike. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. 10 minutes to go. Insigne with another wonder strike. Let's go, boys. Now this Lorenzo I like. Play like that. Keep playing like that. What a freaking run. Nobody touching him, and he just bangs that in. What a goal. Let's go. It's what I want to see. 1-0. Now, don't screw this up. 10 minutes. You knew by the release it was going in. He's playing with swag. He's playing with swag. No, I do not know who Pierre is. No. But Insigne gets one for the home opener. Let's go. Apparently Pacific loaned him to Vietnam and he's a comedian. Yeah. Didn't hear about that. The comedian? Or Canadian? Oh, Canadian. Oof. Vietnam and Canadian. I forgot he was on Pacific. Comedian. Jesus H. That goal was so awesome. Is Insigne back? I say yes. I say he's actually back, yes. Where was this last season? They didn't want to play for Bob or Spineless Terry. That's where this was. They didn't want to play for Idiot Bob and Spineless Terry. That's where this was. You know what? Don't blame them. Thoughts on Rados denied Herman Berterame to Portland. You know what? Kind of expected one of them not to work out. Kind of thought Berterame would be the harder situation anyway, so I'm not too surprised. Vargas is off for Berchumas. Charlotte are frauds. Or we just got a really good goal. Either way, I mean, I still think they're playing like pit bulls. And O'Neal gets hit in the leg. Arfield. See who the yellow card's for. Yellow cards for Arfield? What? For some reason, I feel like Montreal beat Miami tomorrow. I just get the feeling. Well, that just sucks. Toronto FC, 7 points, first 3 games, already looking better than last season already. Plays back. No more senseless draws to start the first few games of the season. I'll take, yeah. This is their best start since like 2019. It really is. And you know what? I'm happy with it. 86.1% chance to win. I'm happy with it. Was it the best performance? No. They have 3 points right now? Yes. They need to hold it for about 7 minutes plus stoppage time? Yes. Can they? I think so. Unless Rosted does something stupid. Starting to not regret getting a Bernadeschi jersey. I didn't regret it at all. I'm just glad. I'm starting to regret not getting an Insigne jersey. I didn't regret getting the Bernadeschi jersey at all. I've always been a fan of him. So even if he was still crap, I'd still be, I don't regret it. Insigne is the one I regret not getting his jersey. And I still am going to get a Larea jersey when I get the new kit because I still haven't ordered it yet. But, yeah. Mijatovic for Bakrar, Tavon Gray for Ilinic. Cushing, what the hell's going on? Did he snap out of it, or am I dreaming? You're just better at home, that's all. You're just better at home, that's all. Herman bringing the dog out of Insigne, exactly. How's Mississippi State's basketball team doing? I need to see baseball and basketball. Are we winning for the Pirate? Because I know Toronto is. State basketball. Ah, shit. We're losing with 11 minutes left to South Carolina by 4. Damn it. Okay. Huh. So, by 4, they're not winning for the Pirate. Baseball. Football. '86 minute. One 0. Still holding. Baseball. Marshall Ruddy coming on. Baseball, baseball, baseball. Where's the score? Portland just equalized. Good. 4 p.m. Petrovic is on. Anthony. Or Petkovic. 87th minute. Playing forward. '88th minute or 87th minute. Still 1-0. I don't care, man. Toronto FC are back. Miami, we're coming for you. Well, we're tied with them, actually, for now. We're tied with them, actually, for now. Second place in the league. Who would have thought? Not me. Not us. Nobody would have thought. Nobody would have thought. Not me. Not you. 88th minute. What the hell's going on? Hey, I don't care what's going on. I'm just happy it's going on. The team has a pulse. Thank God. They're actually fighting. '89th minute. Brother, we're back. Tell everybody we're back. We at Miami want the smoke. You go and get the smoke. Of course, give Montreal the smoke, but we'll give you the smoke. You can smoke yourself out at Montreal or against Montreal. We'll give you back your smoke. With interest. With interest, of course. 90th minute. With interest. Montreal finna be our pack this weekend. I hope so. I'll be watching. I'll be rooting for you. I hope so. Congrats, TFC. Well, thank you. 2 wins out of 3. No losses yet. Still haven't allowed a goal. How much stoppage time? Just wait, mind change. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to see if we have not allowed a goal in 3 matches. And if we can hold to 7 points. I guess every week now I have to say, hoy gan los pendeos. Guess I'm going to have to say that. Every single week. Because they're winning. They haven't lost yet. Week 1, hoy gan los pendeos. They drew. Week 2, hoy gan los pendeos fabulosos. They won. Week 3, hoy gan los pendeos fabulosos. They won. At least they're winning. 3 minutes to go. That could change. Good tackle, Rosted. Actually, that was pretty good. Damn. Thoughts on the striker situation at TFC? We need somebody worth a damn. If we had a devastating striker, we would be better than we already are. I mean, yeah, the 2 wins we've had, the 2 goals we had have been wonder goals. So we need an actual striker. Other than that, we're pretty good. Other than that, we're in a pretty good position, I'd say, personally. Just get an actual striker. TFC are Pendale. I mean, they were Pendales last year by stupid asses. Yeah, dumb asses. Yeah, they were. Now they're just assholes. See, it works. Sometimes people say Pendale to mean assholes. You know what? They're playing like assholes. It works. They played like dumbasses last year. This year they're playing like assholes. It works. I'd rather it be the latter, not the former. 2 minutes to go. 1-0. I'd rather be the latter, not the former, and it's the latter. So it's the latter. Just get the win. Just get the win. '93rd minute. 1 minute to go. Still 1-0. Can they get another one? Who knows? True. 93rd minute. Four minutes. And there's a fight between Davy Flores and... What are we doing, man? Why? Why? Why now? Why fight? Why fight now? Like, seriously, why fight now? Just get this over with. Yellow card. I get it, but at least it's past 94 minutes. Christian Kalina gets a yellow. Guess because he came all the way up. I don't know. And that's a goal kick. No whistle blown yet. Throw in. And it's full time. Toronto wins 1-0. 2 wins in a row. First time they've done that in God knows how long. 2 wins in a row. 1-0. They do it again. What a win. 80th minute wonder goal by Insigne. Banger. And they won. There you go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in the playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Tell all your friends. Toronto are second in the league right now. There you go. I'll have the review up within the hour. And I'll see you tomorrow for Montreal, Miami. So there you go. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.